The second mount we're going to look at in this series of 5 fundamental mounts is cross mount. Japanese, it's Yoko Shihogatame. Like I said, I examine the Japanese terminology because it makes me think about what I'm doing. Shihogatames are 4 points of contact on the ground, and it's a hold down. So a Yoko Shihogatame is a 4-corner hold down from the side, basically known as cross mount. Sometimes you'll hear it referred to as side mount, but we're going to reserve that terminology in this system for another mount. So when I say cross mount, I mean something besides side mount. Cross mount is a 4-point hold down from the side or across your opponent's body. I'm going to make an X with Brian's body. Now, as we looked at the full mount, I want my knees pressed against the side of Brian's body. I also want my elbows pressing in against the side of Brian's body. I want Brian trapped between my elbows and my knees. If you even see this arm in cross mount, this fight is really over because there's your Rudiger arm just staring right at you. Once you've got your mount with the knees and elbows pressing into your opponent, you want to make sure you're putting some pressure down on his chest. Now, one way to think of this is sternum to sternum. I like to think of my sternum pressing right down below what's called the xiphoid process, which is this little pointy thing right at the bottom of your sternum. I want to be pressing down a little bit lower than that because it's going to affect his breathing more. Keep your elbows in, your hands flat out on the ground for stability, and then depending on what he does with this inside arm determines where your knee is going to be. If he's wrapped out here, the knee will be under here, and I'm pressing hard against his neck, pushing down, pressing hard against his hip or bearing into his soft tissue in his midsection here. You want to guard your face, so you'll probably be tucked in nice and tight with your head tucked. Get nice, steady pressure against both sides of his body and press down with your chest on your opponent's chest. All you'll have to do really here is just ride if you've got other officers on the scene. He'll exhaust himself in about 30 seconds at most, unless he's a very, very conditioned person. Just trying to figure out how to get out from under this. When I show you from the other angle, you'll see that my knees are spread as far apart as I can get them. You don't want to be here because there is no stability in that at all. You want to spread your knees as far as you can get them, press down on your opponent with your chest, dig in with your elbows and knees, and this is your fundamental cross mount or Yoko Shihogatame. Another angle on our cross mount, Yoko Shihogatame, so you can see the way my body is postured from this plane. I want to get my knees as far apart as I can get them. I want them pressed against my opponent's body. I want my elbows on the ground, pressed into my opponent's body. I'm squeezing him, pinching him between my elbows and my knees. As I do that, I'm pressing my chest down. I'm arching my back down so that I keep pressure down on Ryan's chest and interfere with his breathing. I want to tuck the elbows in. If I've got control of the arm, this fight's already over. If he keeps his arm nice and tucked under here, then all I'm going to do is continue to control his torso and wait for that arm to poke out. Keep my head down so I don't get hit from the other side. Squeeze, squeeze, press down, and then all I have to do is continue to ride until I get help or until my opponent makes a mistake and lets me get to a more controlling mount or gives me some kind of a joint lock.